So welcome to the coldest day of the winter so far. Coldest night last night, down to about -10. We usually start at around 8 o'clock in the morning. I meet Craig, but this morning I said to him, let's wait till 9, let the day get going a bit. So luckily my tap turns on, hot water tap, only just. So I actually fitted this hot water tap myself. I put a hot water tap in on the outside so I can always fill up my bucket with nice hot water. It's always good to start the day with nice hot water, especially on the cold days. So it's about -3 this morning. I know some of you are going to be saying, oh, -3 is nothing. We work in much colder conditions than that. But it's end of January now. And this point in the winter, things get really tough, difficult to keep going, so I just wanted to show you some of the things that we do during the day to keep us going on some of the coldest days, and hopefully you'll find it helpful. Have a look in here. I left a damp applicator in here last night. Frozen, solid. Actually got frozen on the inside. It's actually here, you can see it's gone down to -6. That's how cold it is. GG4 that I usually use in my water, it prevents the water freezing down to about -5. So yeah, this is pretty cold. This is going to be a bit borderline. We'll see if the water freezes on the glass or not. What we usually find is a conservatory, maybe it's shut off from the rest of the house. That's where you're more likely to get your water freezing on the glass. So we'll just have to see how we go. I know some window cleaners use antifreeze, the same kind of antifreeze that will go in the water bottle of your car, and that prevents freezing. I don't usually go to those lengths, but that's always an option. I think it's really important to keep working on these days. Helps keeps your average earnings up, if you see what I mean. You might say, you know, I can earn a certain amount of money each day, but if you can keep that going, if you could at least earn something on the worst days, on the toughest days, then that helps you keep your average up across the week, across the month, and puts less pressure on other times of the year. These tough days is where the sorts the men out from the boys, doesn't it? So anyway, I'm just waiting for Craig, and we'll see how we get on. Even my GG4's a bit frozen. First line of defence against the cold is gloves. Black Mamba gloves. What? Oh, Craig, here's Craig. Come around, Craig.
Alright.
Here he is.
Where am I? Alright.
Do you want a glove, Craig?
Yeah, I'll have a glove or two.
Second line of defence. I'm going to wear a pair of these. We've come round the back, start round the back. At least there's some sun around here, so it won't be quite so cold first thing. Got a few houses in this street actually, so So I'm tempted just to do all the sunny side first, and then do the shady side later. Slows you down. Slows you down, doesn't it, Craig, when you've got to wear the gloves?
It does.
When everything's a bit icy and a bit difficult. But at least you're getting something done. We're going to soldier on. Obviously, we're being very careful about using the ladder and where I'm putting the ladder. It's not too bad in the sun. At least the sun's out today. So Craig's frozen on the patio door window. I was getting this a bit yesterday because any windows yesterday I had where there was a blind, it sort of restricts the airflow from the inside of the house, so that the outside of the glass hasn't heated up enough from the heat on the inside. It sounds silly, but I think that's what it is. It does make a difference. Done it like that, super quick, on and off. Okay, Craig, how many windows have we done?
Probably.
2?
Yeah, 2.
I'm already stopping for tea.
Well, we need it.
It's a good job.
Yeah.
Cold day, that's what you need. Hot drink. When that happens and you can tell it's freezing on the glass, one thing you can try is kind of a two-handed technique, so you're getting the soap and taking it off as quick as you can. That way it hasn't had time to freeze on the glass. So here we are. I wanted to use the hydropower system for this job here, clean the leaded windows, but we can see the pipes are all frozen up there. So we're still doing those couple of jobs out on the other side of the street. I'm just going to leave the hoses and the pipes here in the sun. Hopefully it will thaw out by the time. It'll be an hour or so across the road. So give it a chance to thaw out in the sun. So yeah, we've come around the back here. Sometimes you have to be adaptable to the circumstances. Luckily we've got the sun on our side today, so we've done the back of the first house next door. We've come to the back of this one because the sun's on this side. So I've left my water-fed pole kit across the road in a discreet place that's in the sun, so that hopefully that'll thaw out while we're doing these. A bit later on, when the day's warmed up a bit, we'll do the fronts of these two, so at least we're able to get on and do something. Yeah, it's not perhaps the way we'd normally do things, but we're adapted to the circumstances. Second house, second cup of tea. Craig's struggling there with the ice, but at least we're getting looked after with hot drinks. So there we go. So it's been sat in the sun for about an hour or so. Let's see if I can get it working. There we go. Make sure that's good. So if I plug this in here, I'm just going to check that water's going to come through. We'll see what happens. We don't want to get any blockages in the fan jets, so I'm just going to make sure any ice left over is just going to come through there. See, there's some chunks of ice coming out. Make sure that's come through. I think we're good. So Craig, we made it lunchtime.
Yeah, just about.
It's been pretty tough going. On a normal day, I'd consider it a bit of a rubbish morning, really. But because of the conditions, I feel a certain satisfaction that we've conquered the day.
Half day.
Yeah, so I mean, we've made it to lunchtime. The temperature's picked up a little bit. We're about 1.5 degrees. So it's just a regular cold day now. So we'll keep going. What other measures have you taken, Craig, today to combat the cold?
Extra layer.
How many layers are you on today?
5. We just 5. Yeah.
5 layers. I don't think we need to go into detail. I've got a flask of hot Ribena. I don't like flask tea, so I like a bit of hot Ribena. Craig has gone and got chips for lunch.
Well, you know, it's a cold day, so
Well, there we go.
needs must.
Yeah. Thanks very much. Well, that's it. Well done, Craig.
Thank you.
We did it.
We have.
We made it through the coldest morning
Yeah,
of the year.
it's good going.
Congratulations.
Do I get an award? No.
Thanks for watching. Keep on keeping on. Check out our channel and see you again soon.